Now, what we said about euro US dollar is the same also for other currencies. For example, the British lira against US dollar. But what you have to be careful are the macroeconomic data. So there are some data that have more influence on the market. For example, when the federal or the EZB are having date about the interest rates, if they want to rise or lower the rates, this has influence on the market. Nobody knows in which direction, can go up, can go down, can do both within a few minutes. So you have a high volatility of some 100 points sometimes in the market. You have to be aware of this. You can quickly lose some money, you can quickly gain some money. It's always better to wait until you have a clear direction instead of just in the moment that the decision comes out, you want to bet on something. And let's have a look also on other assets. So we have seen this here. Let's see, we have also here crypto, the Bitcoin here, or for example, what we have also here, Ripple, for example, also. So if you want to buy one Ripple, you need 0.4744 cents. And well, in crypto, to explain how many points beyond the comma, normally they're counting like 8 figures beyond the comma, and the smallest amount is a Satoshi. That comes from the name Satoshi Nakamoto, the founder of Bitcoin. Now, the question is, sometimes there are also cryptocurrencies that have more than 8 figures beyond the comma. They have maybe 12, 13, 16. So what you can say is, this is 0.4744 Satoshi. Okay, because if you would say like 4 and 7, where are you counting? Are you counting only from 8 points beyond the comma? So normally that's how you call it. And what other terms? For more information about how many figures are there, you can go on the platform from CoinMarketCap, for example, and then you can find many more details there. So in generally, no matter which asset you have, they say that I'm going long for betting on rising prices, and I'm going short if you bet on falling prices. Now, concerning bonds, I wouldn't prefer to buy bonds on any broker. Normally you go to, if you have a depot at your bank, then you buy bonds there. Bonds are dealing on normally the funds. Sometimes people just bet on bonds because their movement is against exactly of the market. So if markets are going up, bonds are falling. But normally you have to choose a professional, normally your own bank. They have a good platform for bonds. But I have almost never dealt any bonds, and also for ETFs, it's nothing that I bet on the market. If I'm trading, if you are trading, you're looking for volatility, and depending on your experience, you go for shares or indices. And if you are dealing for long term, you have to consider that at a broker, if you're betting on ETFs with margin, you always pay a small amount of it. So if you want to buy steadily for long term, it's better to open an account at your own bank, and then normally you pay only like 0.5% each year for a buying position, and you don't pay any fees for overnight keeping them. So that's for the moment. I hope you enjoyed it. According to this information, just found the broker who's best for you, and important is that you can deal with the platform And then if you like the platform itself, after having chosen the one that you like, it's also important, of course, how much are you dealing and if the cost is good. So the more you trade, the cheaper it must be for you, so that in the end the cost doesn't eat your gains. So find the right platform and enjoy trading.